Keep his arm not really open. So your friend? He's got the best eyes. He's pretty. Yeah, he's got prettiest eyes.
Mystery.
Mystery scarf.
Ooh, mystery horse.
But he's a good mystery horse with mystery scarf. Hello.
More lame for you guys.
Hello.
I let him trot around early. So I was like, how do you live?
Hello.
Not awful. He's like, who are you? Oh, good baby. What a man.
All right, so tell me about Cash.
So this is Cash. He is mid-teens quarter horse, chestnut. I rescued him about 2 years ago from Camelot, New Jersey, and he was told to be 12 or 13 at the time, so I would guess maybe he's around 14, 15, but not too sure. He's about 15 two hands.
15 two hands?
Yep. Western trained, neck reins really, really good. I have ridden him English some. A little bit of a drunken sailor with direct reining, but the last time I was on him, he was doing pretty well with it. Really easy going for the most part. Can get a little timid, a little nervous, but he's come a long way since I've gotten him, and pretty easy keeper. He's on like quart in the morning, quart at night. He's barefoot. Hasn't had any major health concerns. Turns out with a buddy.
On that scale that you see on the equine sites, on 0 being bomb-proof and 10 being hot, what would you rate him?
I would rate him probably middle of the road. He's not a bomb-proof horse, but he's also not going to freak out or go crazy. He definitely is more for the intermediate rider, but once he'll get a little nervous and worked up, but after you're on him a couple of times, he'll relax and you can ride him, and he listens a lot to talking to him, and I think he's kind of a bit of a mystery, but I think anywhere previous that he might have been roughhoused a little bit or kind of yahooed like Western rough riding, not sure. But he does relax a lot. I can ride him with a halter and lead ropes and bareback pad, and after about 30 minutes on him, he's stretching long and low, he's relaxing, and it's just really that one-on-one that he benefits from. I definitely say that he'd need an intermediate, like advanced rider, because I couldn't throw a beginner on him, but he's really, really fun once you get him in the saddle.
Tell me about Cash's soundness issues.
So when I first got Cash, he had a very brief lameness in his right front. After about 7 days it was gone. He was in a pen with about 30 other horses when I got him, so I thought maybe he got kicked or something. And he was sound for quite a few months. I did some team penning with him. That's the other thing. He will gallop into a herd of cows like nobody's business, so I think he was definitely a cow pony in his previous job. Has like no fear of cows, which is awesome. And so I did a little team penning with him, and then he went lame. Tested him for Lyme, was very positive. He got a 5-day treatment of the oxytetracycline IV, and as he was coming back over about a course of a month, he went sound. After I put him back into steady work, he did go lame again, and he's been off since about February, just kind of being a glorious pasture pet. He's very happy doing so. The issues that he's having is in his left front. He's barefoot right now, and he's a little low on his his heels in general. We've tried shoes. They weren't really the answer for him. And then I had a chiropractor look at him. He didn't think it was a long-term, he's going to be lame forever problem, but of course finances always take a play in that, and $75 a whack on the chiropractor can add up. But I start to see it more in his shoulder, and actually he'll come out of his stall really off in the morning. His first step on his left front, he's really sore. After he walks out a little bit, he's better. He's still off, but he's better. And then by the afternoon when I'm bringing him in, he looks a lot better out in turnout. Now, most recently, he's been a lot more sound since he's had time off, so I've questioned if he's got something soft tissue going on.
Has navicular ever been brought up?
It has been brought up. We did x-ray him, and his x-rays aren't awful. There are some changes, but nothing like my farrier didn't think it was anything dramatic.
Huh.
And we did try regular shoes. He hates shoes, by the way. He's definitely been barefoot his whole life because he hates shoes, or had a very bad shoe job done on him at some point, I'm not sure. Did regular shoes, made him worse, and then tried a 3-degree wedge aluminum that the vet recommended, and not only did he trot like a Morgan and have balance issues because he was like, what are these high heels? But they didn't really make him much better, and he was better when we pulled the shoes off of him.
Oh.
I do think he could use something for his heels because he is low and he has tested a little bit sore, but I have seen the majority of his lameness almost seems like it's shoulder, like he's stiff moving forward in his shoulder. So I don't know if it's a combination thing. As he's sitting and relaxing over time, he has gone more sound, so I don't know if he needs time off, needs to be a pasture pet for a while, or if somebody did a soundness examination and really looked into it, if they could find something that could be fixed. I've just paid off the vet bill of his Lyme and his x-rays, and so at this time I'm kind of financially strapped as far as looking into it.
Perfect.
See, he's not awful, but he's off. He is off. But he was like head bobbing, 3-legged not that long ago. He looks pretty limp there, actually. Yeah. He's like,
That's all right. We want to represent him accurately.
come on, Cassie. I named him Cash, and he's costing me a lot of cash. So it worked out well. Oh. He was like head bobbing 3-legged not that long ago. So it's like, this is actually really good for him. That's a little worse. Oh, God. Oh. See where it looks tight in his shoulder? How he's like, doesn't want to extend the leg at all? You should... Oh, no, come on. There you go. Get. Yeah. He's pretty fun to ride, too. Because he's got a little fire in him, you know? He'll... Come on. Here, come on. Go that way. Keep going. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Kind of looks majestic. I literally was like, you're going to a good home, like I promised. And he walked on the trailer. And he was like, so quiet, so good. Like, he definitely had been shipped it. So, like, he'll walk around. The type of home I'm looking for Cash is, I think he'd be ideal for maybe light riding. If he ever got sound, I would like him for light riding. He's good on the trails. He doesn't need an intermediate rider, and he's good with other horses. But I want him to go to a home that's going to give him the TLC he needs and let him just kind of relax, go for long, joyous rides. And I mean, if he got really sound and it was someone that wanted to try team pennant with him, I think they'd have a blast with him. I'd be really comfortable doing a free long-term lease, so like a long-term free lease, so that if you end up not wanting to keep him at some point, I know he's not going to an auction or he's not going somewhere that he may be mistreated. He can come back to me. Or I would let somebody take him for free as long as they were the terms that when you're ready to get rid of him, if you ever are, that you contact me first and I have first right of refusal, because I did rescue him and I want the best for him. I've had him about 2 years. So I just don't want him going anywhere that he might end up in that situation that I took him from. So I think that anyone would love to have him nearby. He's a good boy.
He is.